Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Thailand stands among the world's leading coconut-producing nations, with coconut farming playing a vital role in both local livelihoods and the broader national economy. The country's warm climate, generous sunlight, and reliable seasonal rainfall create the perfect natural environment for coconut palms to thrive. These conditions allow farmers to cultivate large plantations and ensure a steady harvest throughout the year, making coconut production a sustainable and dependable agricultural sector. One of the most distinctive features of coconut farms in Thailand is the intricate network of canals that run through the plantations. These waterways form the backbone of daily operations, serving multiple purposes that make the work more efficient. Primary function is irrigation. By distributing water evenly across rows of coconut trees, the canals help maintain the ideal level of moisture that the palms need to stay healthy and productive. Water is often pumped directly from the canals using small motor-powered rafts, allowing farmers to deliver hydration to specific areas without wasting time or effort. The canals also act as transportation corridors during the harvest. Instead of carrying heavy loads over long distances on foot, farmers use the natural buoyancy of coconuts to guide them along the water. This dual-purpose design saves significant labor and reduces the physical strain of moving large quantities of fruit. Many coconut harvesters live directly on the farm in simple yet functional housing areas. Living on site allows them to monitor the trees closely, respond to quickly changing weather patterns, and keep the daily schedule efficient. Their mornings begin with routine preparations and a meal before heading into the fields. Footbridges built over the canals connect different sections of the plantation, allowing workers to move from row to row without crossing through deep water. These bridges help maintain order and provide safe passage across the sprawling landscape of palms. To keep track of the massive number of trees, farmers use small visual markers placed on the trunks. These markings help identify the age of each tree, monitor its health, and determine the most suitable time for harvesting. They also prevent workers from harvesting the same tree twice in a short period, keeping the workflow organized and consistent. Once the harvest begins, the skill and precision of the workers becomes evident. Each harvester examines a palm to ensure the coconuts are ready, then uses a long pole fitted with a sharp cutting blade to slice the fruits loose from high above. These poles can reach impressive lengths, allowing workers to cut coconuts efficiently without climbing the trees. When the fruits fall, they drop straight into the canals below, where they float gently with the current. Farmers then enter the water, sometimes wading through chest-deep levels, to gather the floating coconuts. Working in teams, they tie the fruits together in large clusters using sturdy ropes. These clusters are guided through the canals to designated collection areas where other workers wait on dry land. There, the coconuts are lifted out of the water, sorted, counted, and prepared for loading. Trucks transport them to nearby markets or local processing facilities, where they begin the next stage of their journey. Modern equipment is now a regular part of coconut processing in Thailand. Machines designed to remove the thick outer husk work quickly, stripping each coconut clean and ready for sale. Vendors can then slice open the soft top of the shell and serve fresh coconut water directly to customers. Another machine uses a sharp blade to split the shell cleanly down the center, separating the fragrant, white flesh from the harder exterior. During this process, the coconut water drained from the fruit is collected and saved for later use or sale. The farm's commercial operations often go beyond basic harvesting. Many plantations include small shops that sell fresh produce and coconut-based products directly to visitors. One of the most popular items is the young coconut shoot, valued both for replanting and as a culinary ingredient. These shoots are tender and nutritious, making them a favored delicacy in local food markets. Through a blend of traditional farming methods, natural irrigation systems, careful harvesting techniques, and modern processing tools, Thailand's coconut farms demonstrate an efficient and resourceful approach to agriculture. Their ability to integrate sustainability, productivity, and commercial value makes them a remarkable example of how local ingenuity supports both community livelihoods and a thriving national industry. Following Thailand's thriving coconut farming industry, a similar wave of innovation is taking place in Vietnam, where large-scale coconut harvesting is a major pillar of the agricultural sector. The country ranks top in the list of coconut producers around the world, and with that comes an abundance of coconut husks, often considered waste, but holding untapped potential. Hua, who runs a coconut husk mat factory, is among those redefining the value of this byproduct. Coconut core, or the fibrous outer shell of the coconut, is traditionally discarded in many places. However, Hua has built an entire business around transforming this material into eco-friendly and durable products. Collected from nearby families, the husks are first stripped from the coconuts and sorted for processing. These fibers, known for being lightweight yet strong, are ideal for manufacturing items such as mats, ropes, and brushes. At Hua's factory, the journey from husk to finished mat involves a carefully engineered production line, blending traditional knowledge with modern machinery. The process begins with shredding. Shredder machines are used to break down the tough outer layer of the coconut husks, separating the usable core fibers from the harder shells. This step is essential in preparing the raw material for the next stages of production. Once shredded, the core is packed and ready for transformation. The fibers then move into the winding phase, where they are spun into long strands of yarn. This is done by using the factory's spinning devices that ensure the fibers are tightly and evenly twisted. The consistency achieved here is key to the durability of the final product. The equipment is capable of handling large volumes of core efficiently, making the production process both scalable and reliable. Next, the yarn is transformed into rope. Eight strands of core yarn are twisted together using a machine with rotating spindles, which creates thick, heavy-duty rope. These ropes are then rolled into coils and passed down the production line to the weaving section, where skilled weavers await. Weaving the ropes into mats is both a manual and mechanical effort. Specialized looms are used to interlace the ropes into tightly knit patterns. The size of the mats requires lengthy workstations. And the starting point of the rope is secured to the loom using elastic straps. From there on, workers start making the mat, gradually moving away from the starting point. Tools like hammers help compress the weave, ensuring strength and structural integrity. The result is a thick, durable mat designed to withstand years of use. As Hua highlights, these mats are not only strong enough to last 4 to 5 years, but they're also completely biodegradable, making them an environmentally friendly choice. After serving their initial purpose, the mats break down naturally into organic matter, making them an excellent growing medium for plants. In addition to being eco-friendly, the mats provide excellent insulation properties, making them suitable for both hot and cold climates. Once weaving is complete, the mats are rolled, labeled, and stored, ready for distribution to local and international buyers. The global textile industry is one of the largest and most important sectors in the world economy. It stretches from the production of raw materials like cotton, wool, and synthetic fibers to the weaving of fabrics and the creation of clothing for both fashion and function. Modern technology has transformed nearly every stage of textile production, making it faster, more efficient, and accessible even to developing nations. Yet, despite these advances, some artisans remain committed to traditional methods that preserve history and craftsmanship. One of the finest examples is cut new fabric, a distinctive Turkish textile famous for its vibrant colors, silky sheen, and intricate patterns. Cut new originated in Gaziantep, a city with centuries of weaving tradition. Its name comes from the specific weaving technique and the type of loom used to create it. The process begins with preparing the yarn. Cotton and silk are the two primary materials, with cotton forming the weft and silk forming the warp. This combination gives kutnu its strength and signature luster. Before dyeing, the yarn is carefully treated so it can absorb color more effectively. Artisans often rely on natural dye sources such as plants, minerals, and insects, continuing practices that date back hundreds of years. Once dyed, the yarn is hung to dry. Then wound into spools and prepared for the loom. Weaving kutnu is a demanding task performed entirely by hand on a traditional mechanical loom. The weaver uses a shuttle to interlace the cotton and silk threads, following patterns that require years of experience to execute correctly. Snags and irregularities must be corrected immediately to maintain quality. After weaving, the fabric is washed, dried, and ironed, revealing the brilliant sheen and detailed design that kutnu is known for. The finished textile is used in traditional garments, home decor, and fine accessories, standing as a proud symbol of Turkish heritage and enduring craftsmanship. From Thailand's thriving coconut farms to Vietnam's innovative core factories and the centuries-old weaving traditions of Turkey, these industries reveal the remarkable range of human creativity shaped by local resources and culture. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.